Since 1946, the Blue Angels have had the unique privilege of demonstrating to the American public the precision techniques of naval aviation, hoping to inspire a culture of excellence and service to country. The maneuvers you will see demonstrated here this afternoon are coordinated tactical techniques developed by Navy and Marine Corps pilots in both peacetime training and actual combat. These maneuvers are neither stunts nor daring feats, but are refinements of basic techniques taught to every prospective naval aviator. Here at Pensacola Beach, we will demonstrate these maneuvers at very low altitude in traditional Blue Angel formation so that you may see and take pride in the precise fashion in which your Navy and Marine Corps pilots are trained to fly. Having completed their takeoff maneuvers at Naval Air Station Pensacola, the 6 demonstration pilots have rendezvoused into the Blue Angel Delta. In this formation, the 2 solo pilots have joined in the outboard positions to create our signature 6-plane formation. As they approach, I would like to take this opportunity to introduce the demonstration pilots you'll be watching perform here this afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, Flying Blue Angel number 1, the commanding officer and flight leader of the Blue Angels from Fargo, North Dakota, Captain Brian Kesselring. Flying Blue Angel number 2, the right wingman from Yorktown, Virginia, Lieutenant Chris Kapushansky. Flying Blue Angel number 3, the left wingman from San Francisco, California, Lieutenant Scott Goosens. Flying Blue Angel number 4, the slot pilot from Kingwood, Texas, Major Frank Zastapil. Flying Blue Angel number 5, the lead solo from Atlanta, Georgia, Lieutenant Commander Kerry Rickoff. Flying Blue Angel number 6, the opposing solo from Woodlawn, Tennessee, Lieutenant Commander Julius Bratton. As the Delta approaches, you should get a good look at the entire Blue Angel formation prior to the individual diamond and solo maneuvering. Now, directly before you, the Blue Angels 2022. Area, Blue Angels 5 and 6 are accelerating to 400 miles per hour and pulling back towards the show line. To the left and right, the 2 solo pilots have turned down their smoke as they approach for the first of their opposing maneuvers. Ladies and gentlemen, the opposing 360 pass. Angel Diamond will momentarily be making its approach from the right. In relatively slow speed flight, they will give you an opportunity to get a close look at the precision flying that produces the 18-inch wingtip to canopy separation between these four aircraft. From the right, the Blue Angel Diamond. The sensation of weightlessness, or ballistic flight, similar to that experienced by astronauts in space, will now be felt by the two solo pilots. Approaching center point, Lieutenant Commander Rickoff and Lieutenant Commander Breton will roll their aircraft to 90 degrees angle of bank and push forward on the stick as they perform the opposing knife edge pass. The Diamond is approaching for a maneuver that is likely familiar to those of you who have seen the Blue Angels perform in the past. From the right, at 400 miles per hour, the Diamond roll. All four aircraft flying as one in this graceful 360-degree roll-in maneuver. The two solo pilots will next demonstrate the inverted flight capability of the F-18. Approaching inverted from the left and right, they will roll their aircraft 360 degrees, crossing over center point. Ladies and gentlemen, the opposing inverted to inverted roll. To the left, their Diamond is setting up for their next maneuver. Approaching center point on Captain Kesselring's command. All four pilots will simultaneously roll their aircraft 360 degrees as they perform the Diamond Aileron roll. Here's Captain Kesselring. Aircraft pilots and enthusiasts who appreciate the difficulties associated with carrier aviation will enjoy this next maneuver demonstrated by the two solo pilots. To the right, Lieutenant Commander Rickoff and Lieutenant Commander Breton will establish a mirror image formation. However, look closely, as both aircraft are in the carrier landing configuration as they approach for a maneuver we call the forward us. For Navy and Marine Corps pilots who must land their aircraft on the small and sometimes pitching deck of an aircraft carrier at sea, slow speed flight is just as important as high speed flight. In order to demonstrate the dirty slow speed handling characteristics of the F-18, Captain Kesselring has called for the extension of the landing gear and tailhooks by the Four Diamond pilots as they execute a maneuver performed by no other jet demonstration team in the world today. From the left, the Diamond Dirty Loop. To the left, Lieutenant Commander Rickoff is approaching to demonstrate the maximum performance turn radius of the F-18. He'll execute a 7.5 G afterburning turn and exit the flight line vertically, showcasing the Super Hornet's turbo nose-low capability. As the Four Diamond pilots approach once again, you should notice two significant modifications. While the wingman, Lieutenant Kapushansky and Lieutenant Goosens maintain minimum wing to canopy separation, the flight leader and slot pilot are both in the inverted position. From the right, the Blue Angel double throttle. From behind the spectator area, Blue Angels 5 and 6 are approaching the show line at 400 miles per hour. Having rolled their aircraft 270 degrees and crossed with minimum separation, observe as both pilots sustain 6 times the force of gravity to cross their aircraft over show center. The Four Diamond pilots are now stacked down and aft on a 45-degree bearing line to establish a right echelon formation. From the right, at 378 miles per hour, the Blue Angel Echelon Parade. To the For their next maneuver, Blue Angels 5 and 6 are converging on center point to demonstrate the rapid roll rate of the F-18's fly-by-wire flight control system. Crossing center point, they'll complete 2 consecutive rolls, totaling 720 degrees, with a combined closure rate of over 800 miles per hour. Ladies and gentlemen, the opposing horizontal rolls. To the left, the 4 Diamond pilots have established a left echelon formation. Approaching center point, Captain Kesselring will roll the formation 360 degrees into the 3 wingmen. Over the top, the 4 Diamond pilots will showcase their precision formation flying as they make a subtle modification while in the inverted position. Ladies and gentlemen, the Blue Angel changeover roll. As they exit to the right, you will notice that the entire formation has shifted back into the Blue Angel diamond. Now that Blue Angels 5 and 6 have your attention, you have seen firsthand the ability of a tactical aircraft at high speed to sneak into a target area virtually undetected. Lieutenant Commander Brad will complete the maneuver with a series of vertical rolls, while Lieutenant Commander Rickoff completes his rendezvous with the diamond to the right. To the right, Lieutenant Commander Rickoff has joined the diamond in a line abreast formation. Still maintaining minimum separation, the pilots must now align themselves by looking 90 degrees from their flight path towards Captain Kesselring's aircraft. They'll climb up through vertical, under heavy G, as they perform the very difficult 5-plane line abreast loop. As they exit to the left, Captain Kesselring calls for another formation change prior to detaching Blue Angel number 5. We have seen several flight profiles of the F-18. The 2 solo pilots will next demonstrate precision roll rate control. Approaching center point, they will roll their aircraft 360 degrees, pausing after each 90 degrees of rotation crossing center point in the inverted position. Ladies and gentlemen, the opposing 4-point hesitation roll. From behind the crowd, the 4 diamond pilots are rolling out in trail formation for a dynamic separation maneuver. Crossing center point, they'll climb up through vertical and smoothly shift back into the Blue Angel diamond. Ladies and gentlemen, the Blue Angel vertical break. Lieutenant Commander Rickoff and Lieutenant Commander Bratton are approaching to demonstrate the impressive pitch rate of the F-18. Crossing center point, they'll execute a maximum performance climb with a split S reversal, bringing their aircraft back over show center. In front of the crowd, Captain Kesselring is rolling out the diamond for their next maneuver, the barrel roll break. He'll pull up through vertical, roll the formation 90 degrees and perform a split S, finishing with a dynamic separation maneuver. As the formation pulls to level, each pilot will perform an individual brake turn and exit the flight line in a separate direction. The Blue Angel barrel roll break. To the right, the 2 solo pilots are making their approach to the show line. Crossing center point, they will simultaneously roll their aircraft 420 degrees in section. Ladies and gentlemen, the double tuckover roll. Behind the crowd, Captain Kesselring is rolling out the diamond formation for another dynamic maneuver, the low brake cross. Approaching center point, each pilot will perform an individual brake turn and exit the flight line in a separate direction. aircraft accelerates to 500 miles per hour, they'll perform a reversal turn back towards the show line. You should be able to follow their individual smoke trails as all 4 aircraft converge on center point with maximum closure and minimum separation. Lieutenant Commander Rickoff and Lieutenant Commander Bratton are pushing to demonstrate the slow-speed handling characteristics of the Super Hornet in the clean configuration. They'll pass before you, virtually standing Blue Angels 5 and 6 on their tails. At less than 120 miles per hour, the fly-by-wire flight controls provide the slow-speed handling that sets the Super Hornet apart in the air-to-air combat arena. Ladies and gentlemen, the Section High Alpha Pass. Let's listen as Captain Cusserin calls for the selection of afterburners on the 4 Diamond pilots. As they pass over center point, you will hear and feel the thunder of 8 engines producing 168,000 pounds of thrust. The Blue Angels, home base here in Pensacola, Florida, completed an intensive winter training period at Naval Air Facility El Centro, California. The beautiful weather of the Imperial Valley provided us with the optimum conditions to fly each of the demonstration pilots on the 120 training flights necessary prior to our first public demonstration. Our show season opened on the 12th of March and runs through early November. The Blue Angels will perform 65 flight demonstrations this season while visiting 32 cities throughout the United States. The next portion of our flight demonstration will showcase all 6 aircraft flying together in formation. The Blue Angel Delta has been our signature 6-plane formation since 1958. Behind the crowd to the right, the 2 solo pilots have joined the Diamond to form the Blue Angel Delta. From the right, at 400 miles per hour, the Delta roll. All 5 wingmen maintaining position as they roll 360 degrees over center point. As they exit to the left, observe as Captain Kesselring brings the formation back towards the show line. Very shortly, all 6 aircraft will be approaching for the Blue Angel fleur-de-lis. In an aerial salute to our forward deployed forces, all 6 aircraft will separate, perform individual 360-degree rolls, and the 4 Diamond pilots will rendezvous through a looping maneuver. From the left, at 450 miles per hour, the Blue Angel fleur-de-lis. Let's listen in. Solo pilots exit behind the crowd to the right. The three wingmen in the final seat of the throttle, and will soon be back on the wing for Captain Kesselring and Blue Angel number 1. When the fleur-de-lis rendezvous comes through, the diving will pass before you and exit the show line to the right. And to the right, the 2 solo pilots are rejoining the diamond for another delta maneuver. As they rendezvous, observe as Captain Kesselring executes a reversal turn, rolling out the formation for the delta loop break cross. Passing through vertical, Captain Kesselring tilts his head back, picking up the show line here at Pensacola Beach. Over the top, he's floating the formation to place them directly over show center. Now, watch closely as Captain Kesselring calls. Smoke on, ready break. These aircraft accelerates to 500 miles per hour. They'll perform a half cubanate reversal turn. As they pull up and over the top, you should be able to follow their individual smoke trails as all 6 pilots simultaneously roll their aircraft 180 degrees and head back towards show center. From 6 different directions with maximum closure and minimum separation, they will converge on center point and cross with a combined closure rate of nearly 1,000 miles per hour. description of our maneuvers, as well as an in-depth look at our team and individual biographies, we invite you to visit our website and follow us on social media, including Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. In front of the crowd, the Delta is making their approach to the flight line. Approaching center point, the entire formation will separate in dramatic fashion. Ladies and gentlemen, the Blue Angels Delta Breakout! Ladies and gentlemen, your United States Navy Flight Demonstration Squadron represents a time-honored tradition of pride, professionalism, and excellence, spanning 111 years of naval aviation. The 2022 team takes a great deal of pride in saluting Navy and Marine Corps aviators, maintenance crews, and support personnel everywhere. From the left, your 2022 Blue Angels. Ladies and gentlemen, representing your United States Navy and Marine Corps, the Blue Angels 2022.